Amazon just spent $1 billion to discover something change management consultants have known for 25 years. Technology doesn't fail, people do. This week, Amazon Web Services committed $1 billion to build a new group called Forward Deployed Engineering. Thousands of engineers drop directly inside customer companies, building and shipping AI systems in 45-day cycles. Microsoft didn't wait long to respond. $2.5 billion later, they have 6,000 engineers, small pods embedded inside client companies, sitting alongside the business teams, the engineering teams, and the security teams with full access to company data. AWS's VP of AI said something pretty telling. She said, urgency is the focus of every single customer conversation right now. Boards want to see AI results fast, given those investments they've been making. And this model exists to deliver those results fast enough to survive the next board meeting. Here's the headline nobody's writing about. This isn't necessarily an engineering strategy. It's a change management strategy wearing an engineering hat. A payments intelligence report just found that 71% of executives at billion-dollar companies say organizational readiness, not the technology, is the primary barrier to AI performance. Only 11% blamed the technology itself for lack of successful implementation or results. Workplace Intelligence surveyed 2,400 executives and found that 97% report some benefit from AI, so that's positive, but only 29% see real organizational return on investment. Almost everyone gets a little value, almost nobody gets the value they were promised. That gap is not a data science problem, it's a change problem. I've spent 25 years in change management, and I can tell you exactly what's happening inside those forward deployed engineering pods. A small team walks into a company, they sit in the actual meetings, they learn the formal power structure, they build trust with the people whose daily habits have to change for any of that to work. The job title says engineer, forward deployed engineer. The work is human. Amazon's team proved this at Lyft when they cut driver support resolution time by 87%. That number didn't come from a better model. It came from engineers embedded inside Lyft's actual workflow, watching how support reps really worked and changing the process around the people doing the work. Microsoft's commercial chief said it pretty plainly. Change management and continuous improvement experience is now a core capability they're building into every engagement. It's not a nice to have, it's a requirement. So if you're running an AI initiative and you don't have $1 billion to embed your own engineering pod of forward deployed engineers, here's what I'd encourage you to do instead. First, map your human success factors. Before you deploy any AI tool, find the 3 or 4 specific people whose daily behavior actually needs to change for this to work. Bring them into the room while you're still designing the change, not after you're already decided what they're getting. Second, assign an internal change champion. The forward deployed engineering model works because someone is physically on site who owns adoption. You need the same thing internally. One named person whose job is tracking and removing barriers that people hit in the first 90 days of an AI implementation. And make sure that person is genuinely good with people, not just good with systems and tech. Third, track workflows, not seat activations. A dashboard full of logins really doesn't tell you anything. What you want to know is whether the actual targeted workflows changed within 30 days of deployment, and whether you're really saving time, saving money, or both. Underneath the billion-dollar headlines is a lesson the entire tech industry keeps realizing. Organizational change is about people and process just as much as it is about technology, sometimes more so. Every dollar Amazon just committed to engineering is a dollar invested in the oldest competitive advantage there is, getting people to change. That's the reframe, so you can leapfrog the headlines, your leadership, and your business. Subscribe so you don't miss the next one, and find me at sorenkaplan.com. And I make this podcast free without ads, so if you like it, please follow it and give it a rating or a like.